All right, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to spend 8 to 10 minutes showing from the start how I will build a track from nothing using loops. What's it? Loop sounds, a loop cloud, loops, loop masters. Yes. A lot of people hate on using samples and loops, but if you break down the history of all music, not all music, especially house music, it all came from sampling. It all came from loops. Okay. Excuse my dog upstairs. He likes to bark for no reason. So I'm gonna show you how I do it, and let's. It is currently 9:04 a.m. where I am. So Loop Cloud Sounds. It is a paid subscription. It's about I think $12 a month. It will increase your workflow. Now, by no means is this a paid sponsorship or anything crazy like that. It's just how I operate now. It helps my workflow go through it. So you have this right here, right? So then what you do, dun dun dun, give me a second. How do I adjust will this work? This works. Okay. So up here, let's see, let's do a track in 130. Let's do 130 exactly. Let's change up here. Let's change this to 130. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not worried about the key. Let's say we want to start with bass first, okay? Then you click the bass, do whatever genre you want. Tech house, hip hop. I do tech house. So what happens is it will start just bringing you hundreds and hundreds of sounds. So let's go through this one. That's not my vibe. No, no. That's too aggressive. No, let's okay. Let's work with this one. All right. So you download it right here, and then what you do is that you just drag it over to here. But let's do a little bit of house cleaning first. Let's turn off this damn metronome. Let's turn that off. And for those that use Logic, this is huge and it will save you a lot of time of meticulously going through every little thing. Go to Snap, change it to Snap Regions to absolute value. All right. So now anytime you bring it, it will automatically it's almost like quantizing um, for anything in Logic. It will snap to the nearest grid. Okay, cool. So we got the bass down. Let's go let's go back up to the top, get rid of bass. Let's do drums. Let's find a kick that works with this. It is in the key of C. So it, talking about C, C will automatically input the loop right here. So I'm pressing C like Christopher. So let's go through the kicks. So what's really cool is that it will let you play the sample and go through more samples at the same time. That has a little bit of a punchiness to it, but I can work with it because that's obviously a very low end bass, and I don't want those things to uh, have a mean conversation with each other. while I'm importing this, right, let me already assign the colors because I don't want to get confused. I always do red for kicks and do brown for bass. Put the kicks on top. And then now let's go into drums and find something that I can put on top. I'm gonna put it on top. Ayo, pause. Let me bring that down already because that's already crazy loud. So let me. That's really annoying me. So I'm just doing a high pass to get rid of all the low frequencies because you really don't want any kicks higher. I mean, nothing in a kick drum should be below 60 hertz because that's all low end at that point. So let's go back to this. I just wanted to change that up a little bit. So let's go back to this. I like that. That sounds cool. Now, it's not how you use loops, it's what you do with them. Because a lot of people just go ahead and they just grab it exactly how it works and they'll just run with it. Oh, and I put pink for percussion. Uh, Anything in drums, I will always put in pink. Now, don't judge me on this on the sound dynamics or the sound quality yet. I haven't even gotten to the mixing or the leveling, gain staging, none of that. I'm just showing you how quickly you can come up with a track. Uh, and let's do. Okay, so let's go back to drums. Let's do where the drum fills at. Okay. So let's. Okay, so that I can use, but what I'm gonna do is I don't like how that other. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change this to scissors, cut that, and then bring this right there. There. So now that sounds way cooler. So what I'm going to do now, this is also a cool little trick that you can do. Dun, dun, dun. The fuck is going on? So let's put this right here. Dun, dun, dun. Let me make sure. Okay. So once you have the loop that you want and like, do this, hit J. So after you find the part that you want, right? And then you hit J. But there's a little bit of a mess up. So let's cut that. Always make sure it is at the end. So, and hit option. So then what you do, like I said, highlight all of it. Make sure that it is at the very end, right? Boom, boom. That's at the very end and hit J, like I said. Now that joins everything. Then what you can do is very easy. Just hit Command R. Bring that down. Then even if you now want to, let's see, Command T to split. Then bring that back. And then boom, now you have a pretty decent little sound, right? So cool. Got that done. Let's go ahead and move this down to the bottom because I don't. What the? Oh, what's going on? Okay. Anyways, so let's move that down to the bottom. Let's find a quick little vocal. Dun, 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 dun. And let's take out the drum fill. I'm at 130. Okay. Even though that's not in the right key or anything, but let me download this. Now I don't like the whole vocal, but what I'm gonna do is cut that off there, cut that off there, bring this back. Whoops. I don't want any of that, and I don't want that. Let's delete that. And that is how I increase my workflow. Now I'm gonna alter the bass, probably through a Pro MB or Beat Breaker. That's a built-in thing with Logic. Fine tune everything, but that is how it is really easy to build tracks and ideas through Loop Cloud, a Loop Masters. Yeah. So, and it does take a bit of creativity to take the sound and make it your own. Don't just take the sounds and, you know, copy and paste, because eventually you're going to show that you're not as creative as you are. So yeah, that's how I build tracks really fast. And then you can also build in MIDI, but that will be in later videos. But yeah, thank you for watching.